We are now going to do further problems. Problem number 20. Show that the product of corresponding terms of sequences AR, AR square, and capital A, capital AR square form a GP. So sequence 1 is with the small letters. Sequence 2 is with capital letters. So the product A times A times A, R times R. That is second term. Third term, AR square, capital A, capital R square. A, R square, R square. So this form a sequence, and this is also in GP. This is certainly in GP. First term is A times A, common ratio is R times R. This is 21st one. Find 4 numbers forming geometric progression in which third term is greater than first term by 9 and the second term T2 is greater than T4 by 18. Let the numbers be A, AR, AR square, AR cube. Given that third term is greater than first term, third term is AR square. AR square minus A equal to 9. Similarly, second condition, AR minus AR cube is 18. So if you simplify this, A times R square minus 1 is 9, AR times 1 minus R square is 18, and you are getting R equal to minus 2. When once you know A, R equal to minus 2, you put either in this or in this to get A. So I have put in 1. A times 4 minus 1 is 9, A is 3. So we know now A and R, we can write the series, sequences as follows. 3 minus 6, 3 times minus 2, minus 6 times minus 2, plus 12 times minus 2, minus 24. That is the GP. So 22nd problem. If pth, qth of the terms are in GP and they are A, B, C respectively, prove that A to the power of Q minus R times B to the power of 4 minus P times C to the power of P minus Q is 1. If we take A as first term and capital R as a common ratio, capital A and capital R, A is pth term, right? A equal to capital A times R to the power of P minus 1. So raising to the power of Q minus R, A power Q minus R becomes A to the power of Q minus R and R to the power of P minus 1 into Q minus R. So this remains same here. This is multiplied. PQ minus PR minus Q plus R. Here. This is multiplied here. Similarly you do for B. Similarly you do for A, C. Then you multiply this one, and not written, and this one, C minus P by Q. You go, C minus P by Q. A power P minus Q by R power this. This 1, 2, 3 are added here. I got 0. So when you multiply all these things, you are getting a power 0, r power 0, that is 1. Problem number 23. If a first and nth term of a GP are A and B respectively, and if P is the product of n terms, prove that P square equal to A, B whole power n. Given first term is A and B is nth term A times r power n minus 1. So the terms will be like this: A r square up to A r power n minus 1. Now, what is the product? A times A up to n times A power n. Here, r power 0 plus r square is 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n minus 1 times only. Because there is 0 here, r power 0. The number of terms will be n minus 1 only for r. So when you expand this, sum of the first n minus 1 terms, n minus 1 times n by 2, a power n comes as it is, r power this is r power this. That is equal to P given. What is P? Product of n terms. This is the product of n terms. So, what is P square? P square is n square, a power 2n, plus when you square this up, this 2 will go, r power n into n minus 1. That is number 1. Now come to AB. AB is A, B is a power r minus 1. So a square r power raised to the power of n, we get the same thing as this. So from 1 and 2, P square is AB to the power of n. 24. Show that ratio of sum of first n terms of a GP to sum of n terms from n plus 1 to 2n. There are 2n terms. First n terms and the second n terms. First n terms will be 0 to n, 1 to n, and second n terms will be n plus 1 to 2n. So the ratio is 1 by r power n. That is what we have to prove. First term is A, common ratio is r for entire sequence. Sum of first n terms is 8 times 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. This is the formula, basic formula. Now, what is n plus 1th term? A r power n. From there we count n terms again. So first term, we take first term as A times r power n, and we read the same thing here. Now what is the required ratio? This divided by this. 1 by r power n, proved. (25) If A, B, C, D are in GP, show that A square plus B square plus C square, B square plus C square plus D square equal to AB plus BC plus C. This is a very laborious problem. This is very important, but very laborious, because we will be confused to see A, B, B, C, A, B, C, D, A, B, A square, B, B square, C, in such a manner where we get confused So what is given is B square is AC. A, B, C, D are in GP means A by B is B by C, B by C is C by D. That means B square is equal to AC, C square is equal to B. Similarly, A by C is B by D, BC equal to AD. These are the things we know if A, B, C, D are in GP. Then we have to show this I expanded and manipulated the terms to get this. But I don't recommend this. It's very difficult for you, small people, to do this. I gave you another method. A, B, C, D are in AP. So let A is A, B AR, C AR square, D AR cube. LHS, you put these things in LHS, you get this. Same thing, you put in RHS, you get the same thing again. So LHS, RHS, simple, proved. Do you understand? I have taken A, capital AR square, capital AR cube as my 4 GP terms. And I plugged them into the LHS and RHS, I got the same answer. 26. Insert two numbers between 3 and 81 so that resulting sequence is. So if you insert two numbers, the total number becomes 4. So AR square, AR cube, let them be 4 numbers. A is 3 we know, and AR cube is 81 we know. They are given here. Fourth term is 81. From that we get A is 3 and R is 3. We get all the 4 terms, 3, 9, 27 and 81. These are the 4 terms. Problem number 27. Find the value of n so that a power n minus 1 plus b power n minus 1 by a power n plus b power n may be geometric mean between a and b. Suppose this is geometric mean, that means a power n plus 1 plus b power n plus 1, this whole term must be equal to root of ab. Why don't you square a 2n plus 2 plus b 2n plus 2 plus 2ab power n plus 1, a plus b whole square model is ab times, again this square. I have brought this one to this side. So on simplification, which is very easy here, I am getting a power 2n plus 1 equal to b power 2n plus 1. And I am asked you to find the value of n. So a power 2n plus 1 is b power 2n plus 1 is true only when a equal to b. That means this is 0, this is 0. 2n plus 1 must be equal to 0, n is half. Proved. Problem number 28. Sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. Show that the numbers are in ratio 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. Let the numbers be AB. Given a plus b is 6 times the geometric mean, means a plus b is 6 times root AB, or a plus b by root AB is 6. We'll make this as 3 and take 2 here. A plus b by 2 root AB is 3, because we are going to apply componendo dividendo. Apply componendo dividendo. This plus this by this minus this. a plus b plus 2 root ab divided by a plus b minus 2 root ab equal to this plus this, 3 plus 1 divided by this minus this. That is component of dividend. So what are we getting there? This is root a plus root b whole square. This is root a minus root b whole square. I have written like that here. This 4 by 2 or 2 by 1. So if you remove that square, root a plus root b by root a by root minus b is root 2 by 1. Apply component dividend again. This plus this is numerator. This minus this is the denominator. So you are getting root a by root b is root 2 plus 1 by root 2 minus 1. Root 2 plus 1 by root 2 minus 1. This is component of dividend. We have explained in bottom. So square it up. A by b is, when you square this, you get this. When you square this, you get this. That is the answer. Now, what is component of dividendo? I gave it here. In case you have forgotten. This is 10th class math. This I have given again. 29. If A and G are arithmetic and geometric means of two positive numbers, prove that the numbers are A plus or minus root of A plus G, A minus G. Let us assume that these are the two numbers. One is A plus this one and A minus this one. These are the two numbers. What is the arithmetic mean of these? We are getting A. What is the geometric mean? We are getting G. That's what he said, he asked. Find the geometric mean and the arithmetic mean of these two. If these are two numbers, if these two numbers, their arithmetic mean is A and geometric mean is G. The number of bacteria in a culture doubles every hour. If there are 30 bacteria present in culture originally, how many bacteria will be present at the end of second hour, fourth hour, and nth hour? It is simple. Bacteria doubles every hour. So when t is 0, it is 30, 0 to 1 it is 60, 0 to 2 is 120, 2 to 3 is 240, 3 to 4 is 480. That means at the end of fourth hour is 480. We got it. And A nth hour means you should take A r power n here. So A is 30, R is 2 power n. Why R is 2? Because it doubles every day. So what will 500 amount in 10 years after it is deposited in bank, which pays rate of 10% compounded annually? This problem belongs to compound interest. At the end of first year, what he would get? 500 he gets. He gets back the 500 he deposited plus interest. So when you take 500 out, you get 500, 1 plus 10 by 100. That's 500 times 1.1. At the end of second year, this becomes principal amount. 500 times 1.1 into again the same thing. So 500 into 1.1 whole square. At the end of third year, 500 into 1.1 cube and so on. So amount at the end of 10 years, what would be the amount? You have to put 500 into 1.1 to the power of 10. There is another 31. Must be, this is 32. This problem must be 32. If AM and GM of roots of quadratic equation are 8 and 5 respectively, then obtain the quadratic equation. We can get our quadratic equation when we know sum of the roots and product of the roots. Okay. Here it is given that AM of the roots is 8, GM of the roots is 5. AM means A plus B by 2 is 8, A plus B is 7. Sum of the roots is 16. We got it. Root AB is GM and it is equal to 5 given. So AB must be 25. Here we have sum of the roots, product of the roots. So equation is very easy. X square minus sum of the roots times x plus product of the roots. This is the quadratic equation required. X square minus 16x plus 25 equal to 0 answer. Please like and share this video. Thanks for watching.